Welcome to the Loner Ranger Show. You got Bruce Woodburn, Cross Country Mortgage. I am here to make sure you get all the news, no fake news. We're going to talk about what's going on in the real estate market, what's going on with mortgage rates, who's buying homes, who's selling homes right now. Is it the right time to buy? Is it the right time to sell? Yeah, we're not going to mince any words right here. So we got a lot to cover. I also want to talk about self-employed people and tax season and what that means to you and what options are available for you. Then I want to talk a little bit about why are investors jumping in the market so heavy right now. We've got a lot to talk about. If you are looking to purchase a home, maybe refinance a home, maybe you're looking to build a home, maybe you need to consolidate debt. A lot of folks need to consolidate debt right now. We hear about inflation, we hear about affordability, and a lot of folks just got a little bit heavy on the credit cards. Or maybe you ran into a life circumstance that caused you just to go into a little bit of a financial turmoil, so to speak. I'm here to help. I want to help you in any way I possibly can. I can consolidate debt. If you've got lots of equity in your home, don't pay a bunch of credit card debt. I just had a client the other day that I'm working on a file for that had $175,000 worth of consumer debt. That's a lot of money in consumer debt. And that's not even including the mortgage that they had. And it really started to tank their credit. But I was able to consolidate all that debt, save them $2,800 per month in overall payments. Now, if they apply that $2,800 a month that I saved them to their new mortgage, they'd have no mortgage in 15 years, no credit card debt, no car loans, nothing. Don't go through life with a bunch of debt. Debt is the arch enemy of wealth. So we don't want to have debt. It's not healthy. We want to get out of debt as soon as we can. And you definitely don't want to go into retirement with a bunch of debt. That's a killer. So we want to make sure that we become as debt-free as possible. You want to max out your 401k. It's interesting because I had another call with another client. Matter of fact, I'm going to see if he would allow me to share with you this interview that I did with this other gentleman, super cool guy named Danny. I'm actually doing a loan for his brother. So this guy calls me. And he's, Bruce, I just wanted to check with you on a couple of things. I know you're not a financial advisor per se, but I trust what you do and I would like to run it by you. So this guy is a family man. He has a couple of kids. His wife is a housewife. He makes $100,000 a year. Now, he's got $3.5 million worth of 401k and equity in homes. And I'm going to tell you, this guy's a working man. He wasn't thinking he was doing it right, and he has done it. So listen, the point here, it's not how much you make, it's how much you save. And you may not have an eye on the ball for that, but sooner or later, it will catch up to you. Like, I guarantee you, it has to catch up. So you don't want it to hit you when you're ready to retire and you have no way to fix it. We fix it now. So if you're in your 30s, 40s, or even 50s, and you've got a bunch of debt that you've accumulated, then give me a call. Let me help you. I will help you consolidate the debt. 407-706-3313 or Tampa Bay at 813-213-4009 or go to webringyouhome.com. We do personal consultations. I do phone consultations. I do Zoom meetings with clients. We show you everything. I don't want you to have any mystery about what we're doing. I want you to understand exactly what my game plan would be for you to help you succeed. I'm not selling mortgages. I'm helping people financially. I'm helping you get success. And if I can help you with accumulating wealth with a mortgage, I'm going to do everything I can to do it. I've got another client that called me. He's on his fourth home on my Leapfrog program. He's just killing it. And his wife was apprehensive about doing it in the first place. Now she calls me up. She goes, we're ready to go buy another one, Bruce. So I want to help everyone achieve wealth. Now, a lot of you won't. A lot of you just will make excuses. You won't do it. You won't become homeowners. You believe that renting is the right thing. You think you can't buy. You think you won't qualify. Could be any number of reasons. But the fact of the matter is, you can. Everyone out there can learn how to buy a home. Even if your credit's crap right now, that's okay. Let's get it fixed. Let's get you going in the right direction so you can become a homeowner. There's no such thing as a rich renter. We want to help each and every one of you. I've been in the mortgage business for 36 years now. March was my anniversary. 36 years in the mortgage business. I've been in the same location for 25 years. I'd lend in all 50 states. Any state you want to buy in, refinance in, you call me. You want to buy a vacation home in the mountains, you give me a call. You want to buy a beach condo, I can help you. I've got every loan you could possibly think of, and I'm not a mortgage broker. I am a direct lender. We go direct, we lend. There's no middleman. VA, you don't have people think the USAA and Veterans United is the place to go for a VA loan. Believe me, you should actually call me and we'll compare the differences. It's not the right place to go. I will guide you in the right direction. I've been helping veterans my entire career, and it's an honor to do. Absolutely an honor to do. 407 706 3313 or 813 213 4009 or WeBringYouHome.com. I want to get into what's going on in the market right now, because as you can see, the market's been very volatile since we started this war in Iran. I shouldn't say we started it. We're going to finish it. That's what we're going to do. And you know what? I'm proud of my president for getting in there and doing what no other president had the cojones to do. And he did it. And it's not popular. It's not popular to do the right thing sometimes. And I believe that we're doing the right thing. I think that country is an imminent threat to the world, and we can see what they're doing. They'd have no problem in pushing the button for a nuclear bomb. I don't believe they'd have any compunction in that at all. I'm glad he's done what he's done. It's causing a lot of headaches. It's causing some turmoil with people right now that want to refinance because rates went back up again. So what are rates doing? Prior to the war, we were scraping right at the top of the 5% mark, 5.99%, scraping it. VA and FHA were mid fives, even low in some fives in some cases. Where are they now? Your average 30-year fixed rates running about 6.4%. That's average. That means you got good credit. That means it across the country, that's about an average where somebody would go right now. Can you get lower than that? Very possibly. Would you possibly pay more than that? It's possible, depending on what your credit scores look like. But this war is causing the market to be uncertain. When the market is uncertain, what do you think they do? They hedge the market up, interest rates go up. Now we're starting to get a lot of pressure from the European central banks to raise our Fed rate. Now, listen, folks, listen, I've been telling you this. All of you that were saying, you know what, I want to wait to refinance or I want to wait to buy because Trump's going to get a new Fed chair in. And we believe that the Fed chair is going to drop interest rates. Guess what? Jerome Powell comes out the other day and says, first of all, I'm not leaving my office, even though his job has been eliminated as of May and the new Fed chair comes in. He says, I'm not leaving. And he doesn't have to leave because there's an ongoing investigation with one of his people on the chair. And he says until that investigation is resolved, he doesn't have to leave his post. Now, I don't know where that leaves the new guy. I don't know, but I can tell you one thing. He's doing this to get back at Trump. He don't like Trump. Trump don't like him. And I'm going to tell you something. He's doing everything he can to screw it up for Trump. And he may be doing a pretty good job of it. But the fact of the matter is we, the Americans, are his collateral damage. So his personal vendetta is affecting the entire country and possibly the entire world by what he's doing. So he's saying, I'm not going to get out. And I'm likely going to raise interest rates, not lower them. He said, for right now, I'm going to hold still with what you got. But he's threatened to raise interest rates because he's getting pressure from the European central banks. And they've got a lot of clout. They got a lot of weight. We don't want to put them into inflation, and they don't want to put us into inflation. It's going to affect everybody. So that's what's going on. And that's why you're seeing interest rates rising right now because of uncertainty, the looming possibility of inflation, central banks putting pressure on us, and we got a goober in there that's running the Fed, and he just has a vengeance to get back at Trump. So believe me, he's not doing anybody any favors right now. I think he's totally got it completely wrong. I don't know if the Fed should drop the Fed rate, but what he says affects the market negatively. Now, I always look for opportunities regardless of what the market is. So when I look for an opportunity, I look at who's afraid right now. A lot of people are afraid right now. That's an opportunity. So right now, listen to this, folks. You may go, must not be a good time to buy because interest rates just went up. Yep, they did go up. They went up a little bit. And you're probably looking at about maybe $50 to $100 more in a payment on a $500,000 house than you were a few weeks back. Okay. Not the end of the world, folks. It's not the end of the world when you're looking at a $500,000 transaction. So let's put this in perspective. Where are the opportunities right now? In Central Florida, we have an abundance of inventory. Most of the country does not have abundance of inventory. Most of the country has got a shortage of inventory. We don't here. We have a lot of inventory. So who does that put in control? It put buyers back in control. They can offer a better price, a lower price. They can get closing costs. They can get concessions from the seller. They can get repairs if it needs roof repairs or electrical repairs or plumbing or just whatever it needs. It's an opportunity to negotiate. And that puts a buyer in control. Now, buyers say, I'm going to wait for interest rates to drop. Then you don't have that leverage anymore because as soon as interest rates drop, less homes become on the market because more buyers jump in and sellers are back in control. So give your head a shake if that's the way you think. It's not the way the world works. When you see, and Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, my favorite phrase of his is be fearful when others are greedy, but be greedy when others are fearful. I see fear. That means it's time to get in. It's time to take advantage of opportunities, and you can do it, and I can help you with it. My name's Bruce Woodburn, Cross Country Mortgage. I'm the loan arranger. You can call me now. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Call me at 407-706-3313 or 813-213-4009 or WeBringYouHome.com. I'll be right back.